for you, and we have that skin duo coming up where it will literally transform your skin in 7 days. That's the Genifique promise. But we also want that even look. We want that foundation, that complete finished look. Lancome has the most shades in Teint Idole of any skincare company ever that I know, right? 45 colors
45 shades, yes. We're showing you 10 today, but we have 45 on .com right now for you.
This simplifies it. So if you know your shade and you know, oh, I'm that one exclusive color that I can never get at counter, we have it. But here, these are gonna be, most of you are in these 10 shades. So we're gonna make it really simple for you. This is the foundation I wear on air.
Me too.
This is 24-hour wear. It is, but it's skin. It's beautiful, it lasts, absolutely gorgeous. So let's talk about the shades for everybody, and then you can get this home for $47.
Yeah, so if you are wearing a full coverage foundation and you're using it to cover imperfections, but it's not, it's like going away, it's disappearing, these are your shades that you want. So if you are a fair complexion, you're gonna pick up your 100 or your 140. If you're a lighter complexion, you'd be the 220 or 260. You can see them on your screen there. If you're more of a medium complexion, now you and I both wear 310, right, Shannon? So that's our shade. That is our most popular, our #1 selling shade. So if you're not sure, 310 is most likely your shade, or 360 is a little bit deeper in that medium complexion. If you're more of a tan complexion, pick up your 420 or a 460. And if you're a deep complexion, 500, and Jamie, that's the shade that you wear, right? Or 550 is an even deeper shade. So we try to make it simple for you. If you don't see your shade on the screen, there are 45 shades in Teint Idole Ultra that we have on hsn.com right now. So we can certainly help you find the most perfect shade.
I like to, when you go on hsn.com, you actually see the shades swatched on 4 different color skin tones to really help you sort of narrow it down. One of the beautiful things about this foundation is I will sometimes wear 310, sometimes I wear 320, sometimes I wear 400. It still works. It's the color that you wish your skin was. You know, I've got a lot of pink in my skin. This blends it all out. It's full coverage that doesn't look full coverage. Now, it can be medium if you want. This is, wow, that's good for all the way up to my elbow.
That's enough for you and I to share.
That's right, we share here. But you get a gorgeous radiant finish. Okay, watch this.
Look at that. And that was one sweep with your fingertips. Imagine applying it, you know, with your makeup brush or your sponge. It gives you the fullest coverage.
It is beautiful.
It smooths every imperfection, but it doesn't separate. It doesn't settle into lines. It never turns cakey. It never gets dull. It looks and feels like your skin. And with so many shade choices, that's why you can match it perfectly. So Jamie, do you have some tips for us about Teint Idole? Because you really don't need to do the wall-to-wall carpet with foundation anymore when you have so many shades, right?
You don't. There's 3 things we want. We want coverage, we want it to last, and we want our perfect shade. Let's talk about Mimosa. Maybe you're like her and you have some imperfections. Maybe you have some acne eruptions. This is a perfect product for you because it's going to give you that coverage that you want, that you need throughout the day. So what I do when I put foundation on a client, I look at where she needs it first. That's where I apply. So I started here on her forehead. You want to start where your largest imperfection is and blend out softly. By the time you get to the hairline, there should be nothing. How much should you have on your brush? Where's Mimosa? See the gray part of the brush? There we go. You shouldn't have any more foundation past the gray part. So only have a touch of foundation on the top of the gray bristles. Start where you need to. So I started on her forehead, and then I paid special attention to her cheeks. Now, I came through, you wanna start, blend out very softly. By the time you get to your hairline, you should have nothing. Now, let's say you feel like you need more coverage. You dip in, you'd get a bit more, and you're gonna do something called stippling. Take the side of your foundation brush and really pat in the color right where you have your imperfections, and you'll be able to give yourself medium to full coverage. Look at that. Look at her before and after. Her skin looks luminous. Her skin looks soft.
What a difference.
She's got that velvety look to her skin. However, her skin doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look cakey. And
now, which color is she wearing?
She's wearing 100. So if you're her shade, pick 100. So many women really have issues, and they're like, you know what? I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. I want my makeup to look customizable. So let's talk about how much should you wear? How much foundation do you put on your face? This, which you see on my hand, that's all you need for a full face. One dot.
This
That's
is
how
gonna last
powerful
forever.
this product is. So you're gonna start by just dipping into your brush, and that's all you need on your brush to start. So remember, you're thinking about where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? So I look at Stacy. Stacy has a little bit more of a drier skin type. So I want to keep the center of her face through here. So just starting in the center of the nose, I'm just blending out because Stacy tends to be red in the center of her face. You can either go right up on your eye as well and give like yourself a soft wash of color. So if you get a little bit more, tap in. Again, that's all you need. I'm going to go right in her forehead because I want to make sure that I'm covering the shine. She doesn't have a lot of imperfection here. So now I'm looking at where else I need to. She gets red on her chin. So wall-to-wall carpet, putting foundation everywhere is a thing of the past. You put foundation where you need it. If you need it in the side of the nose, put it there. But use very little and blend out. And then if you have an imperfection, you can go back and stipple and put more where you need it. And that's how you get that natural finish, that flawless skin that looks like, you know what, this is skin I was born with.
Beautiful. Now, what color is Stacy wearing? Oh my goodness, look at that.
220.
Okay.
Look at how even her skin is, how beautiful the complexion is.
It's radiant, but still matte. Now, is this fine? You said that Stacy has a little bit drier skin. Obviously,
yes.
Mimosa has some breakouts.
Yeah.
Is this fine for any type of skin?
Yes, it is. It's fine for any skin type, whether you're dry, whether you're oily. It's really great for you. But it's also, what I love about it, what you're gonna love about it, is you can customize it. So you can take it from sheer to full coverage. So that's really incredible, and it still looks like skin. So if you don't see your shade, go to hsn.com.
Right, and we're seeing right there, sorry Jamie, right next to you, it says oil-free, up to 24-hour wear, all skin types, and an SPF 15.
Yes.
I don't even think I realized that.
Oh, you didn't?
I wear this all the time, and I just, I've been also wearing an SPF.
Yeah, we want to protect your skin too. So there's all your shades again. Should we go through the 10 that we have on air right now?
And you know what? Why I don't know it's had an SPF in it? Because you don't feel it.
You don't feel it.
It doesn't feel like a mask
Right,
at all.
it doesn't. It's not heavy, it's not cakey. So here's your shades. Do you want me to go through them?
Yes.
All right, so if you are a fair complexion, we give you two options, a 110 or a 140. If you're a light complexion, you're gonna grab the 220 or 260. If you're a medium complexion like Shannon and I, we both wear shade 310. Or if you're you have a little more color, 360 would be your option. If you're more of a tan complexion, your 420 is a lighter tan and a darker tan is gonna be 460. And if you're a deeper complexion, you're gonna wear a 500, which is Jamie's shade, or 550, which is just a little bit deeper. Right, Jamie?
So let's look at my shade. Like I said, I'm a 500, but Ingrid is a 500 as well. And she has a little imperfection on her forehead. So when we look through here, I'm gonna start in the center of the face. Remember we talked earlier about putting foundation where you need it. Since I'm doing a touch-up, this is the amount of product that I'm going to put on her. So if you're touching up, you need very little. So I'm just gonna start right in the center of her face, come through and just blend out. You're gonna do soft, feathering strokes out to the hairline. And remember, by the time you get out to the hairline, you really shouldn't have any. So this is just going through and touching up. Now, if I felt like I needed to give her a bit more coverage, like down the center of her nose, because notice Ingrid is darker on her forehead, but her nose is the lightest part of her face. So I wanna make the forehead and the nose and the rest of the face all one color. So I'm gonna go through, start in the center of her nose, and I'm gonna just add a little bit of color. So look at how this is evening out her nose, her forehead, everything matches, and it's so customizably, effortlessly blendable. You don't have to do a lot of work. This is not like foundation from the old days where you had to layer 45 pounds of product on to get the look you want. All you need is just a little bit and a little brush. Now you can use a brush, you can use a fingertip, you can use a sponge, you can use a blender. Whatever you want to do, you're still going to get results like these because this foundation is designed to look like natural, velvety skin. Soft, easy application, no muss, no fuss. It's literally foolproof makeup.
And up to 24-hour wear. I have a quick little story. And by the way, you can get this on auto ship. Yesterday, I looked at my hands and I was like, man, I always apply skincare on this hand. It looks amazing today compared to my other hand. And I realized I still had foundation on this hand from yesterday.
Yeah, it stays on.
And I washed my hands, I washed my hands with soap all day long, but it was just so funny. I was like, man, this hand's looking good. That's really how you feel about your skin at the end of the day. This is unlike any other long wear foundation. If you've worn long wear foundation and you know it's cakey, you know it's heavy, you know that it dries out your skin, you feel like you're wearing a mask, you forget, literally forget that you are wearing this foundation. It's protecting you from further damage, covering up any of the discoloration. I use this as my concealer as well. By the way, you can order this on auto ship, which means that it will come to you every 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, however frequently you use yours. You're guaranteed your perfect shade, or we will take it back within 30 days. Now, if you're wondering how to get $10 off of this, you can apply for an HSN card. I'm gonna tell you all about it right now.
Shop like a V.